the first episode of the new season that's just out right now.
Baby ridiculous.
Baby ridiculousness. He's like, we're not going to do any type of ridiculousness, especially not baby
There's
ridiculousness.
like 4 spin-off stupid ass shows now.
Yeah, they shut them all down. They didn't. He just did like a one-up type thing with them.
He was Rob wasn't even on them. They just stole
just
the
a producer.
ness.
Rob Dirty.
He was his thing. He was running the show.
I mean, what's her name? Kelly Kapowski still looks good for fucking 40 years old.
Do you know who looks really good for being as old as she is? Topanga.
You know what's funny about that? She wants to. Did you see the story that she wants to go into wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the interview they did with her in the New Day where they surprised fucking Xavier Woods because he has this huge crush on her.
Yeah.
So Kofi and Big E set it up and surprised him on fucking Zoom. That was great.
Yeah.
I wish somebody would find one of my childhood crushes.
Cindy Lauper.
Somebody out there, please. If I could, I will answer the phone if I see just a random. Oh, you're getting a FaceTime and it could possibly be Janet Jackson. You're like, I'll answer that shit.
Is that you, Michael? You back from the dead? No, motherfucker.
It's weird. I'm getting this call from Neverland Ranch. Hold on, I gotta take this.
I gotta take this.
This fucking Bubbles. He's like, help me, motherfucker.
I'm stuck. I'm trapped.
I'm stuck. They haven't fed me since Mike died.
You can talk?
He could dance, of course he could talk.
Macaulay Culkin's been chasing me for
A lot of people
16
don't know
hours.
Bubbles was always able to talk.
He chose not to.
Well,
Oh, you've seen the movie. You know what happens.
this started off the rails. Didn't even have a chance to be on the rails to go off. We already started in the wrong fucking area.
I hope everybody is ready for the powwow with their chief, or elsewise there's going to be big trouble. Because, hey, as Roddy Piper said one time, I got no reservations about fighting an Indian. Powwow with their chief.
It's the powwow, bro. Welcome back. It's
How's it going?
another week in the books. Am I right?
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another book in the weeks.
Oh yeah, we gotta do everything backwards because it's down under, mate. Down under week, mate.
This stuff is pretty tasty.
We're like in the middle of the book. We're in the middle of the book.
It's the wow pow.
We're at the context of the book.
Should we release everything in reverse order this week?
Absolutely.
Do the powwow on Monday.
And then put the shows in reverse. So we're talking in
Yeah.
hymns.
No.
What the fuck on Monday?
No.
What the fuck on Monday?
No.
Beer of the week on Tuesday. Oh shit, powwow would still be on Wednesday. Okay, so the powwow's got to be on Friday, and then Backyard Wrestling Theater on
Powwow
Thursday.
will be
but
on
nothing
Friday
happens on
once we
Wednesday.
get into the new season.
This rescheduling.
Yep, we're switching it all up now.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Sorry, Richard, that you're the last one to hear about this, but we're changing it right now.
It's not gonna work.
Fuck you! You're not
Let's
making
ask
more
the
work for me,
producer real quick.
motherfucker.
You think it's going to work?
No, man. No.
Yeah.
I just spoke to the producer. He says, he don't think it's going to work.
My longest segment of the week is O-Dog segment always, and it's food segment. So, you
Yep.
know,
It's because Shane doesn't know how to hit his time marks.
that's always the one that takes the longest to fucking edit.
Right.
That's because we have so much good content on
See, yep, he's got a good point. All
Yeah,
that
very
content
true.
takes time to edit.
We're
Very
wrapping up the week with so much.
Wrapping up the week. I wrapped up that weed with a backwood.
What kind of weed is it?
Yeah, what kind of
It's actually it's called Chocolope.
Chocolope?
It looks like it's pronounced Chocolope, but that's because I hang out with Mexicans.
Is there a specific reason why we're smoking this?
Because it actually happens to be one of the top 8 highest yielding strains in Australia.
Oh.
One of the most popular strains there is. So, and I actually have a list of those if anybody is interested. Super Skunk, Chocolope, Super Silver Haze, Amnesia Haze, Strawberry Kush, one of my personal favorites,
Good shit.
Sour Diesel, my all-time favorite. So, shout out to Australia. Northern Lights, which we had that, 2 weeks ago?
That's like the OG.
Yeah, OG, Triple OG, and Gold Leaf. Those are the top 8 highest yielding strains in Australia, according to Potheads on Google.
They know everything. Trust me.
Right?
That's a great name, though.
I know, right? I saw that. I was like, that's whimsical.
Whimsical.
Chocolope. I kind of want it to be called Chocolope, just so it can be like a
It
cool
is
lucha
still
libre.
illegal there, though, right? Like,
Yes, actually, it is illegal. It is illegal in everywhere, I believe, except for one province of fucking Australia.
The one that's in the middle where nobody lives.
The prison colony.
Yeah,
the
pretty
prison
much.
colony.
Pretty fucking
The
much.
island.
Yeah, inside the prison in the middle of the jungle of Australia, it's completely legal. But everything is legal in prison if you don't get caught.
Especially down under.
Especially down under.
Down under.
They feed you to a giant kangaroo and a dingo.
And a croc.
In the bush.
Right
Yep.
in the bush.
They feed you bush to the croc. And they feed you dingo to the fucking giant kangaroo.
Yeah.
Go to the
And they,
outback.
they smear you in Vegemite.
While you're smoking some cantaloupe.
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 Yep. Smoking cantaloupe. Actually, that's funny. That's where it gets the name from. It's Chocolope is a mix of chocolate Thai and cantaloupe Kush.
See, I knew that secretly.
Cantaloupe.
But yeah, medical marijuana is legal in certain parts of Australia, but it is highly, highly regulated.
Is this an
There.
Outback Woods? Just one quick question there.
Yeah,
Is that an
yeah,
Outback Woods?
yeah.
I'm thinking
Outback
that.
wood. And Outback wood. Normally, I use Russian cream backwoods, but we ain't in Russia this week. We in Australia, so we just went with a regular old flavor. Regular tobacco flavor.
Maybe we'll be in Russia in the future.
Oh man.
Oh man, I
I'm
hope
so
not. That's
excited.
a long ways to go.
Yeah, I hear they got vodka on tap out there,
Yeah.
like in their tap instead of water.
Well, we're not talking about Russia.
We'll
this
do a
week. We're talking
Russian
about
week,
Australia.
maybe.
In
We
Australia,
don't need to do a Russian week. I hate
I heard
vodka.
they got beer that comes out of their tap in the sinks in Australia.
Fuck yeah, in Australia.
Yeah, and instead of the water coming out of the spout like that, it shoots up because
Yep.
they're on the other side of the
Yeah,
planet.
actually, it comes down, and before it hits the sink, it floats. It goes
It's
back up
right
that
back
way.
up. Gravity. It's called gravity.
Yeah, because Australia's on the bottom part of the world with Antarctica.
Yeah, where
So
all the
everything-
opposite
everything's
gravity
backwards.
is.
Like right now, I think it's winter time over there right
Take
now.
that, AJ Styles.
So
They just had Christmas.
yeah, they just had Christmas. Like, if you're out there and you're watching this in your igloo in Australia, stay warm, stay safe, wash your hands, put your mask on.
Right.
You'll be all right. Just keep watching us here on the Powwow.
Don't light
I'm
any
sure they're
fucking
fine
signal
because
fires
they're all
outside.
indoors.
Yeah, they're
'cause
all
they're on
on
lockdown.
Oh yeah, they're all indoors because of lockdown.
We were nice enough to tell them to do that stuff without pointing a gun at them. Stay inside. Put your mask on.
Put your fucking mask
Just imagine
on.
that we have guns because we're America and we all have guns.
And it's military enforced, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Damn,
They're on
dude.
super military lockdown, bro. It's fucking horrible. So I can only imagine. Weed's illegal. I can only imagine how hard it was to get weed before lockdown.
Right.
Now, honestly, that's why our fucking podcast has been getting so many clicks. This is the only way people can get high. They have to watch us smoke a blunt. They gotta watch us smoke a blunt and imagine, like, oh man,
These
man,
motherfuckers
remember
choking
the
themselves
last
in the
time we were
background.
able to hit a
This is
blunt, bro?
such good shit.
Right? These guys are drinking beers, hanging out with friends in the same
Fuck
room.
yeah, dude.
Fuck.
Getting contact high from across the world. We got you guys.
Hey, bro, Cash App and PayPal, hit me up, bro. You send us enough money, $150,000 a piece. We'll come smuggle you out of Australia, bro. We will smuggle you out of. I will vacuum seal you in a bag.
We don't even know. Like, they could be already into the Mad Max portion of the apocalypse.
We never know. Steve Smith might just be jerking our fucking chain. He might not even be from Australia.
He's just
From
some
New Jersey.
ATF.
Yeah.
ATF agent.
Yeah, he's the fucking FBI agent that lives inside my iPhone.
Oh shit.
Yep.
CIA's here.
Yep.
I don't know these people. I am unaffiliated.
No, they're still busy in Afghanistan or Talibanistan.
Taliban.
Yep. Talibanistan.
Oh yeah.
Well, Australia's
I don't
cool
know how to
though.
crap out
Australia's like our bastard little brother. We got different dads, but we still fuck with him
They didn't fight for
because
them.
we don't hang out with him.
Right.
He's like, make sure you take your brother with you. It's a son of a bitch. Like, we abuse him all the time, but if any other kids in the neighborhood pick on Australia, I gotta fuck you up because that's my little
Yeah,
brother.
for
And I'll
sure.
be damned if anybody's gonna give him a black eye, it's gonna be me, motherfucker. Like, so in that spirit, you guys want to hear some fun facts about Australia and
Fuck yeah.
a handful of reasons on why you should never go there as an American.
Oh man, there's plenty of those reasons.
Yeah, it's. I did some research. Australia really is like a miniature America, especially
Yeah.
if you're black, because racism and all that shit is still prevalent over there. They will still call you the N-word, but they probably have something else other than the N-word to call you.
Oh man.
Bloke.
I mean, no offense to
Look at
Steve
this-
Smith, but
Hey,
Steve
hey,
Smith.
look at this fucking
rags
mate.
on you
Look at this
quite a
mate.
bit.
This guy's he's fucking color of Vegemite.
Straight to it.
I mean, he did run out of his marker. His black marker ran out.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, Steve Smith was trying to draw a picture of us, and apparently, his Sharpie ran out of ink when he was trying to differentiate which one of those guys was me, instead of just I don't know, maybe making the shirt obvious on which one was
Right.
which. I've never worn a shirt with a giant weed leaf on it, but you could have just been like, hey, the guy with the weed shirt is fucking the chief. He's like, nope, I'm going to color him all the way in so he looks like an unlocked
you look
character.
like Mr. Popo's ass.
Yeah,
Unlocked character.
he looks like the
Unlocked
Babadook.
character.
The
If you're in the
fucking
unlocked character, I really hope you have a headdress.
Or-
He looks like the new
no.
wrestler
It's like in the
character.
wrestling games they give you the generic fucking character with all the muscles and shit, and you open it up, it's like Chief J Strongbow with the huge fucking headdress and shit. Yeah, same thing.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Steve Smith confirmed my Google suspicions. Oh, it's just like America over here, mate. Oh yeah, you guys hate black people too? Oh no, man, look, I love you guys. You're one of the good ones. I'm like, son of a bitch. He hit me with that. He hit me with the one of the good ones. But for all the racists in America, you will be happy to know, for all my people in Alabama and Mississippi and your people out there in Virginia, y'all be happy to know there are 3 times more sheep than people in Australia.
Jesus.
You don't have to be lonely at nastyniggasinaustralia.com. So, yeah. And did you know there's also more kangaroos than people?
Fuck yeah.
So if you really want to up the ante and be the most nasty motherfucker on your block, you knock down a sheep and a kangaroo in the same day. That's legendary shit, bro.
It's like, that sounds like a Tuesday.
That's a normal fucking Saturday in fucking Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
YouTube
You left
6
out a
million
koala.
views kind of shit.
No, you don't. You don't do weird sex stuff with koalas.
Climbing trees. That's the. So
Koalas
you got the Mile
are
High
fucking poisonous,
Club,
bro.
So like,
Koalas are poison. You know what else is poisonous?
Because you know they
Doing weird stuff to animals, because you'll probably get
Platypus.
killed by the animal.
platypus is poisonous,
Yeah, it's got
Yep.
a little stinger on it.
but they use their something from their anus glands to make fucking fake vanilla.
Why do you know so much about the
That's why I don't
anal
use-
glands of platypi?
That's why I don't use
pussy.
fake.
I'm pretty
vanilla.
sure they're called platypi.
Platypussy.
Platypuses. Platypussies is plural for platypi.
Pot pie.
Another fun fact about Australia. What's the last animal you would think would come from Australia? Like if you say you were a rich motherfucker and you're just like, I want to buy an exotic animal. What's the last thing you would think to buy from Australia?
A polar bear.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I was going to say elephant, but polar bear and
good, right?
penguins probably. Nah, penguins have got to be there because penguins be fucking with all them little islands and
Get
shit.
this. Camels.
Camels are from Australia?
Yes. Australia has the largest camel population in the world. Motherfuckers in Saudi Arabia import camels from Australia.
That's insane.
So if you walk up and you see a camel standing there, and if you're in Saudi Arabia or Dubai or some shit, chances are that camel speaks English because it's from fucking Australia.
Right. You'll have a couple coldies with you.
Yeah, have a couple of coldies with you. Say, hey, bro, you got any Vegemite, bro?
It's because of the lack of water on the mid part of the island.
Okay. Yeah, because it's just a fat
And
desert.
camels store water.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Easily
So-
believable.
Yeah.
Especially
Another fun fact that makes them a little bit different. If you get into a cab or like an Uber, I don't know if they have Uber, but cabs. You get into a cab in Australia, it is very common for passengers to sit in the front seat
I do it all the
because
time.
cabbies and shit are like super friendly over there.
I always sit in the front seat.
Unlike in America, when it's don't talk to me in the Uber pool because I don't fucking know you.
No, I always sit in the front seat.
I always talk to the cabbies because the cabbies know what's going on.
And I don't talk to them. I just sit there and stare at the side of their head like, you didn't take me there safely, motherfucker. My life is in your hands.
When I'm in Vegas, I'm always talking to the cabbies because I want to know
You know
what's
any more of
going
this
on.
little teeny tiny little fat thing?
So some other reasons on why I stay the fuck out of Australia. Snakes.
Snakes for sure.
Yeah.
So, the top 10 most venomous snakes in the world, like on the list of 1 to 25, all of the top 10 live in Australia.
Shit.
And numbers 21 through 25 as well all live in Australia.
Steve Smith, you just need to move here, man.
Yeah.
Everybody in Australia, just move here. This is
Like,
Don't bring those fucking snakes with
Like
you.
I pulled up an article. It was written by a lady who lives in Australia,
yeah.
and it's her tip, basically her tips
like
on
chicken.
shit that can kill you and how to
Oh
avoid it.
yeah, how to avoid
And
it.
they tell you, like, if you're outside and shit, to wear boots and stomp your feet, like make
you
yourself known, because
time.
snakes, go off of vibrations and shit, and a lot of them will slither away if they sense danger or something bigger.
So you
But
just
you got
got
to check your boots first. Because you
Yeah,
might
exactly.
have,
Don't leave your shoes and shit
what is it?
outside.
A wolf
Scorpion
spider?
or-
It's mainly
wolf spider.
spiders and snakes.
the fucking dinner plate sized fucking spiders that come crawling
Yep,
up out
that
of
was
your
on the
asshole
list
when you're
too.
sleeping.
But they were saying
That
that,
was that too.
the Huntman spider.
Yeah, the huntsman
They're-
spider.
they're
That's
not-
the one that's the
mean.
size of a goddamn
Yeah.
hubcap. No, nope.
But they're not usually going after people.
That
It's the wolf
honestly should
spider
be
was
that
the one
the
that would go
huntsman
after
spider
people.
should be reasons 1 through 10 to never go to Australia.
I seen a picture of a bat that was literally the size of like a fucking German Shepherd, but with huge ass wings, like 6-foot wings. Like, what the fuck
No,
is that,
no,
That's a chupacabra.
bro? That's called like that thing could swoop up a
That's
child
a
if it
fucking
wanted to.
Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. It's the
was
fucking
wild.
land of fucking Pokemon.
That
So
shit was crazy.
So we know to avoid snakes and spiders. That's pretty much everywhere. Here's something you probably didn't think to avoid: ants.
Yeah, they got
Oh,
mean
yeah.
motherfucking ants, dude.
They
My uncle
have
told me about
ants
them
that are
things.
up to fucking 1 inch long, bro.
Yeah.
and they bite. You know, pinches.
They jump. They jump, bro.
No.
Yes. They're called jack jumper
Oh,
ants.
fuck all of that.
Yeah, motherfuck all of that for real.
Shout out to nerds and chimera ants.
Kill them with fire.
Fuck them
Yeah.
too.
So there's also a bird on the list called a cassowary. Cassowary. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry. I'm not from there. I'm from America, where we mispronounce everything, and facts don't fucking matter.
That's facts.
So if we're getting any of this wrong,
That's facts,
Oh, well.
but they don't matter.
yeah, these are all facts, but facts really don't matter. Stay out of Australia if you don't
Glad
live
you
there.
got that one. Shane.
Yeah, I got it.
So a cassowary is the second largest flightless bird in the
Oh
world.
no, bro! Is it like a fucking pissed off fucking ostrich?
It's like a short, it's like a buff short ostrich.
Oh
So
my
it's like
god!
a raptor.
So it's the second heaviest flightless bird, and it's the third tallest.
Yeah, I'm good, dude.
So it's
fucking ass.
so you know an ostrich. So imagine you're standing here talking to an
Yeah, that
ostrich.
bitch is like 8 feet tall.
An ostrich 8 feet tall. Well, this is an ostrich's fucking buff ass cousin who just got out of prison.
Right.
Like
He's only
he's been
6
doing
feet
nothing
tall.
but working out. Like he has no social
6 feet
skills.
wide.
Yeah, this is Hector.
Hector.
They are classified as the most dangerous bird on Earth,
Oh my god.
and they are from Australia. They're
They come
native
at
to
your ass?
Australia. Yes, cassowaries. They're fast runners.
Yeah, it was in prison. Man.
All birds are fast runners, bro.
So they describe it. They describe it as a prehistoric, throwback-esque emu.
Yo, I
with
want to see a
bony
picture
lump.
of this thing.
It's a prehistoric emu. It has a bony
Part
lump.
raptor or
It
something.
has
Right, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
It has a bony lump in its
Velocito's
head.
cousin.
It has a bony lump in its head that it uses for headbutting. It has a blue neck, a red collar, and it waddles like a turkey. And it lives in the rainforest off of northeastern Australia.
So I'm going to southern Australia where the great
Bro.
whites are.
Bro, they can run up to 25 miles an hour.
I can't run that fast.
They can run up to 25 miles an hour, bro.
Not even down the hill.
And
Yeah.
they're equipped with dagger fucking like claws. Yeah. It is very territorial. It'll use their claws as weapons. Hundreds of attacks are reported on humans every year. Fortunately, only few of them are fatal.
I'm about to
But
look
these
some of
things
this shit up
fucking
on the
hate
internet,
people with a
bro.
passion.
There's got to be some of these attacks.
Yo, they be
on the
killing
line.
people.
Yeah.
Not just fucking people up, but legit killing people.
Legit killing
It's a
people.
fucking raptor.
It's a giant fucking furry velociraptor that lives in the rainforest. And it doesn't fly, so it just runs
It
up
just
on
runs
people
up
and
on-
just beats the shit out of motherfuckers.
They get like
You hear it
headbutts
coming down the
trees.
street. Yeah, it gets
for-
all mad.
So-
just to toughen
Just
its
waiting
skull.
for somebody. Come on in here. Come
So
on,
if
come
you
on.
if you find
Fucking
yourself
twitching and shit.
if you find yourself in Australia in the spring, you need to watch out for magpies as well, because magpies
Yeah.
are extremely territorial, and the springtime is their mating season.
No
Those
dive
like
bomb
our,
shit out of you.
They're
ravens.
They're black and white, and they're smaller than crows. In the springtime, they swoop down on anyone who comes near their nest, The swooping is so bad that Australians wear sunglasses on the backs of their heads to fool the birds into thinking that they're being watched because they love to surprise people.
Surprise!
And the last one I have on my list is something that they call drop bears.
What the fuck is a drop bear?
A drop bear. It is perhaps the most dangerous Australian thing of all, at least for tourists. I don't understand what the fucking correlation is here. But they're called a Thylarctos plummetus, the drop bear.
Drop bear.
So the Australian Museum describes the drop bear as a large, arboreal, predatory marsupial. That means it lives in a tree, it carries the babies in a pouch on it, and it's fucking angry.
Isn't it?
Fucking angry.
I actually think I've seen something about this. It's like it's like a cross between a bear and a monkey type thing, and it fucking lives in the trees. Dude.
It's related to the koala.
Kind of. Yeah.
And it's roughly the size of a leopard.
Yeah.
Yeah, the look on your face is the same look I had.
That's what I'm saying.
Why, bro? What the fuck?
Like people just be living like that, man.
And then you look up, and it's just like...
Yeah, and it's just chilling in a tree watching you. So yeah, they live in densely forested regions of eastern and southern Australia, including the Adelaide Hills and Kangaroo Island. So, hey, you guys want to go to Kangaroo Island? It's going to be great. Thinking the only thing we have to worry about is kangaroos and spiders and fucking snakes.
Because obviously...
we got giant fucking mountain lion bears living in the tree.
So obviously Kangaroo Island is actually Monster Island from all the Godzilla movies.
Pretty much. It's the island of misfit toys that'll murder you if you don't fucking watch your back.
Dr. Moreau.
Right.
Oh, look, there's a leopard in the tree. No, it's a bear, koala. Oh, I'm dead.
So, as their name suggests, they like to drop onto their prey from the branches of trees.
Oh, great.
So, be very careful. The person who wrote this article has a sense of humor, and since I found it so funny, I will be using their joke to segue out of this segment. As the name suggests, drop bears drop from their branches onto their prey. Research has shown that they are more likely to attack tourists than someone speaking with an Australian accent. So, safety tip for anyone in Australia, especially tourists, venturing out into the wild, to avoid being attacked by drop bears. What you must do, you must speak with a fake Australian accent.
It might save your life.
And remember, you're not in the wild, you're in the bush.
Take some toothpaste, a little bit behind each ear. Take some Vegemite, a little bit under each arm, a little bit on your crotch. That way, you smell and sound like a native Australian.
Get you a dope hat.
Get you a dope hat. Roll up one side of it.
Some really short khaki shorts.
Short khaki shorts. Hiking boots. Make sure you stomp. Make yourself known.
Big knife.
That ain't no knife.
That's not a knife.
This is a knife.
And a real authentic Australian beer.
Not fastest.
No, not fastest.
Nope.
We drinking Victoria.
So yeah, put a little bit of Vegemite under your armpits. Stay safe. Stay strong.
Maybe a crocodile belt.
Or, I have an even better idea. You want to get through to these motherfuckers? Because these animals speak English. They're out there in Australia. They speak the Queen's English. They understand. What you do, you go get a big ass piece of poster board, and you put a picture of sunglasses on it. You put a sign on it that says, "Drop bears? No." You're like, where the fuck am I going to find something like that at? I tell you. You give my good friend Logan Harris a call over at Harris Sign Co. Motherfucking 253-820-3002. Or you know what? Long distance charges, international calls, none of that shit. You get on your fucking computer. Since y'all are in lockdown, you go over, you hit him up, harrissignco@gmail.com. You tell him, I need a no drop bear sign. Sandwich board on either side.
Tell these motherfuckers.
You get you two pairs of sunglasses, one on the front, one on the back. Get you two hats, put one on the front, turn the other one backwards like that. So you got a hat on the front, hat on the back. It looks like two different people walking in two different directions. That's how you save yourself from drop bears.
And magpies or magpies.
And magpies, too. You damn right.
Because they'll surprise you.
Yep.
Or just take $50 and hire Nathan Jones, who's Australian, to follow you around.
No, you take that $50 and you put a down payment on sandwich board signs from HarrisSignCode.com.
There you go.
Motherfucker. You think I'm playing around? Think I'm playing around?
No,
This
but
shit-
you could be playing around if
I
you
could
were
be-
at Comics of the Gathering.
You would know all these facts already if you were up on fucking Australian fucking monster lore that is clearly written in the annals and the history books that are available at Comics the Gathering. You need to step up your fucking research game, bro.
They don't play D&D down under. They just go outside in the backyard.
Yeah, exactly. This is it. Comics. You got monsters and bears and everything. You read about this in a comic, bro. It's on my way to work, mate.
Those are the funnies.
It's on my way to work. Hell, my sister was murdered by a magpie, and she was eaten by a dingo, and then the baby was stolen by a drop bear. Killed my father. It's ridiculous. His name was Steve Irwin. He was the greatest Australian ever. Wrestled 39 crocodiles on the day of my birth, and was still able to come and pull me out my womb by my feet. My feet was already dirty when I got out. Then we walked down to Comics Gathering. We got ourselves some books. We learned about American culture. Then we put on some socks and some shoes. And we got along and lived our lives as prosperous Americans. Right off of 15022 Pacific Avenue, Tacoma, 98444. Our great friends over there, Jesse and Matt at Comics Gathering. Go for the comics. Stay for the games. Watch out for the drop bears. I'm fucking high, bro. It is what it is.
Stuff.
It is what it is. I'm going to go home and smoke out of my fucking amazing piece of glass that I retrieved from the Hippie House, Premier Glass Emporium in the Northwest.
Possibly the world.
Definitely in the world. Way better than anything you find in Australia. Well, I don't know. Maybe one of our friends, maybe we trade you some Nutella and something else for something else and something else.
That's a pretty good trade.
To work out some stuff.
We'll have to work out some international embargoes.
Need some of those Tim Tam cookies.
Yeah, there you go.
The Tim Tams on the sly.
Find out what's the equivalent of Tim Tams, bro.
Make sure you check that shit out the rest of the
Make sure you check all that shit out, bro. Like, make sure, okay.
What the
now that we're done here, go back to yesterday and go watch Backyard Wrestling Theater from yesterday because it's fucking great. We have
amazing.
Australian guests. It's fucking awesome. You'll never expect it. It's cool as shit. And then once you're done with that, you need to wait for tomorrow because tomorrow is fucking beer of the week. And we're going to be going down under with that again too, mate.
Yeah, right.
Have us a couple of coldies.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, damn right. See?
You're real pissed.
Yeah. You get real pissed on the coldies?
If we go down there, we got to hit all the fast food joints.
Yeah.
Do
Well,
they
we'll have
fast
to.
food
Well, we
there?
got to save that for
So
Friday.
Totally different.
You got to save that for Friday because that's when we do the waffle for Friday.
The room
And we're gonna go what the down under
Brew
on
notes.
Friday. Have us some maybe go down under, find some snacks, something to munch on, mate.
Pull a little
Because
Vegemite
I got
out
the
from down
munchies.
under.
And tomorrow we're gonna have something to drink. And on Friday we're gonna have some snacks. But until then, this has been the motherfucking powwow, mate.
Peace.
G'day.
G'day, mate.
Good night, mate.
And all the other powwowers out there, thank you. Fuck you. Bye-bye, everybody.